You know, flowers have become really expensive, and buying vases and containers and all sorts it really, really adds up. And oftentimes when you're styling at home, you've got some friends coming around for dinner, and you just want to make the table beautiful. You want to do it quickly. You want to spend not too much, okay? So I'm here to show you some really, really, really easy ideas. So I'm going to style something with this. You don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm really going to create some flowers using these. So what I did for sake of today's show, because I knew I was working on a table that wasn't mine, is I went and I got a little wooden block, which I'm going to fit right in the middle of these. But notice it has a gap in it for oasis. So first of all, I need to get the oasis in here. But I also need it to be, this is quite shallow, and I want my stems to go quite deep. So I need to raise the level of the oasis slightly high so that I've got some good depth for the stems to drink. Your stem should always be 2 centimeters deep in oasis, no less. So it's a bit tricky to cut. It's like cutting a cake. You've got to be careful. There you go. Oasis block. In it goes. Perfect. So let's bring the 2 ends back. Can you see that the container presents these 2 very straight lines? That's a key for me as a stylist to follow. So I'm going to follow the line. And I'm going to measure the height that I want this to be. I want it to be a bit higher than the canopy of the tree. So I leave it out of the oasis and I measure on the stem where it's about to hit the oasis at the right height that I've got it at. Give myself a little bit of room for it to go into the oasis and cut. And I'm going to let this chap a bit shorter. Just lean the way he's going. Don't fight these things. And just pop that in the oasis right there. Boom, 1 in. And now we'll bring in the rest of the beautiful features. So let's take for orchid. Okay, the orchid, because it's so unique and so grand, will be my next choice because I'm only going to use 1 of them. I've used 5 of these. So where we place this off against the arms is there. So now we've got a bit of flow going. So now I can start building down. I've set my parameters. It's not too high that my guests can't see each other, okay? And we keep going. Now we just do a job of filling in the gaps. So here come the roses. And what I'll do is just place them here to accentuate what I've designed on that side. I always teach my students never to design behind their vase, so don't use this as a thing, okay? Always work on the side you can see, but because I'm creating it for you, I will leave it there. So we'll pop another one in there, and 1 there, and we do a little grouping of roses. Okay, you're starting to just make a beautiful picture for your friends. And I'm just going to work through this line. Now, can you see any oasis? What do you think?